Hi, Virgo. Welcome to your first of two readings for the month of March. This is your Zodiac Taroscope. We do not have a topic today. We are just going to go with, I call it freestyle. We're just going to go with the flow, see what comes out in the cards. Remember, you can watch this if you were a Virgo sun, moon, rising, or if you have Venus in Virgo, you can look at this from a relationship, platonic through to love. Now, this first deck here, which I have because I'm using all my Kyle Gray decks today, and they are the Angel Guide, the Angel Prayer, the Divine Master, Keepers of the Light, Archangel decks, Angels and Ancestors, and that's what this one is. Beautiful cards. I'm going to clarify with tarot, but this is like an overall energy. It could be something that's for the month of March, something you're going through now. Okay, it could just be guidance and message for you. All right, so let's get this first card out and see what we get. Animal Guardian, trust your instincts. This has really been coming out a lot. And trust me, that whole deck of however many cards isn't all trust your instincts. But I've had it coming out in all the cards in different places out of different decks. Spirit, God, Source, Universe, whomever it is, really wants you, okay, I'm going to just say something about this after, to start trusting your gut feelings. Don't just go with the crowd. Don't just go with what's popular. You need to trust yourself. There's a wise owl up here. You are the wise owl. We're all wise within. It's just whether or not we choose to use our wisdom and common sense. Whether we choose to maybe not go along with the mass group, maybe we go along with the next group, right? I mean, it's different, but you have to trust your instincts, your intuition, but especially here, instincts. I almost feel like I want to say if it's a money move, instinct. If it's switching jobs, you trust your instinct. What do you pick up? What energy do you feel coming off? Whatever it is that you're thinking about going to, moving to, even if it's people, right? Say it's a new person you're dating. You have to trust your instinct. Look, you know, deer, as cute as they are, very timid, this little fawn trusts this animal guardian, okay? And the guardians are here to bring us messages in this deck. So this is your message. You need to trust your instincts. How does that apply to you in your life right now? Okay, let's keep going. Because like I said, this is just a whole reading. And remember, stick around to the end here, Virgo, because your message could be here in this set or in this set. You never know. Okay, so let's just, and sometimes they tie together. But I always say that because some people do click off early. And I feel like maybe you heard your message. I don't know. Or maybe the first few cards don't resonate. You never know. They may resonate as you get down. Joan of Arc has been coming out. Be your own. I feel it goes to this. Be your own warrior is one, okay? Be your own warrior. Trust your instincts. Get to the truth of the matter. Maybe for some of you, you trust your instinct because you need to stand up strong. You need to be focused on your purpose. It's saying you need to speak your truth about something. And speaking your truth, as I always say and will always say in any reading that I do, if it comes up, when we hear Dr. Phil say, tell it like it is, he never meant to be hurtful and mean and nasty to people. He meant you need to speak your truth. You know, if someone asks you for your opinion, or if it's a situation that calls for you to tell it like it is, you need to speak the truth, but you don't need to be mean about it. Okay? Look, the World card. The World card is like coming full circle. And maybe by speaking your truth here, it brings you full circle where you finally get to wipe it off, cross it off the list, right? You're like, okay, this is finally done. And for some of you, it finally gets done and is successful so that you can open up a new chapter and a new start because you've spoken your truth, or you've stood up for what you believed in, or you're really focusing and going towards your purpose. And that can be with people, places, whatever it is, okay? So I love that first message for you. Let's continue on. And do not, I just saw here, it says release the fear of persecution. Don't be afraid of what may happen because you speak your truth. Okay? You're following your instinct. Your instinct, if you follow it, will not lead you wrong, because that's coming directly from source. Sacred plan. Ooh. Oh. Okay. So again, remember I said you have to trust your instincts. Say you're going, like, I don't know, money was the first thing that popped in, money management, or new jobs, or maybe it's about buying a new house, or moving, and where do you relocate to? You know, think of it in any of those terms. You're going to join a new group. Sacred plan to me is, we always, if you were a churchgoer, as I did, Sunday school and church, you know, Christian as a child, then you know that you were born and God has a plan for you, right? Well, it's true. We all come here with the plan. What we didn't really learn back then was that we were, as spirit, involved in the planning of it with God, source, universe, or whomever it is for you, okay? So there is a sacred plan, and maybe you can't get on that path to your sacred plan, what it is you're supposed to do this lifetime, until, Virgo, you speak your truth. But you also have to be trusting your instinct to get you there. Look, strength. Again, stand strong. Don't be afraid, okay? Don't be afraid. With this strength card, this is, I think it looks like a polar bear in this case. You may need to stand strong. Maybe part of your plan this lifetime is that you are someone who trusts her instincts to move forward. You speak your truth, and you are strong and courageous and confident as you do it. Okay? I feel like it's a don't falter here. That's what I feel it is. Like, don't give up. Don't falter. You know, this can happen. This is meant to happen. You just need to, you know, stand strong and see it through. Because I feel like you're going to have here, Virgo, many new beginnings in your life, okay? Many cycles that end and you move on again. Scorpio's also known for, you know, one of those signs that is always transforming. Here, whoever's listening to this, you may be a Virgo that's always transforming in some way in your life. Now we have Archangel Raguel, and what is he saying? Waves of healing. Be open and vulnerable, as this will initiate healing and harmonious resolution. This could be a message on its own, okay? This could be a message on its own. I can also tie it back here. They're saying to voice of truth, in order for healing to happen, you may have to speak your truth, okay? But let's get a card to go with that. This is a beautiful card. The Queen of Cups. Well, if you're talking healing, what a card to come out, the Queen of Cups. Allow yourself the time to heal, okay? Allow yourself to be able to be open, to be able to be vulnerable, to be able to feel. To not try to push away all of those feelings or memories or whatever it is, and allow it to come out. And if you take on Queen of Cups energy, where you are trusting your instincts, you're in flow, you know, your ebb and flow here, you're showing yourself love and care and compassion and kindness. That's what helps you to heal. You can't heal if you're beating yourself up during it, okay? You need to be vulnerable and open to the healing, to releasing whatever that, you know, hurt, pain, whatever it is, whatever that was, You have, and I even want to say, if this is, which I never said before, which is interesting, if you're someone who is physically healing from something like an injury or an operation, you have to trust your instinct. Just how far can you take it, right? Like, it's almost like, when they say you can't drive, you need to use a walker if it's, say, a knee operation, or you can't drive for so long or whatever it is. And you're like, yes, I can. No, they're saying no. Nurture yourself, care for yourself. If they say 6 weeks, then take the darn 6 weeks, regardless of how you're feeling, because the healing needs to happen, okay? So I want to say follow doctor's timeline on that. For some reason, somebody may have needed to hear that. Let's keep going here, Virgo. Yeah, don't try to speed up the healing process. Heart of Source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, serenity. I love that. It just ties into everything. Really talking here about you standing up for yourself, or speaking your truth, trusting your instincts, knowing there's a plan for you, believing it. That's where this comes from, your heart space. That source, God, universe, again, spirit, as I like to just use for one word, they've got your back. They're surrounding you in this. You just have to have the strength and the fortitude and the compassion for yourself to pull all of this together while trusting your instinct. 3 of Cups. If you are able to do that, to do this, and look how these colors again are tying together, there will be celebration. There will be success. There's going to be 3 full cups here, and it's going to be fun and laughter and joy. It's like you and your friends. I love that. You know how when you have really good friends, it's just all-encompassing love. You just love them. It's unconditional. You accept them, right? It's serenity. Everything just goes with the flow, and peaceful and harmonious and happy and joyful. That's what this could be a message individually for you. I feel that if you go from a heart space, and look, she's holding her heart here, and you do all this with that in mind, and that's all, that's all Spirit wants, is for us to move from love. The divine director trusts the process. There is a plan, okay? There is a plan. Trust the process. Create space for divine order to unfold. In other words, I say this quite often. They're working behind the scenes. We're working in front of the scenes, right? So whatever it is that you're trying to do, and this again could be its own message or tie in, trust the process. It may not be going as fast as you want, say here with the healing, but trust the process. If the doctor says 6 weeks, then you take the 6 weeks, regardless of how good you feel, okay? If the doctor says 6 months, then you take the 6 months, regardless of how good you feel. You need to trust the process so that it can unfold, the plan can happen as it's supposed to. And remember, this isn't any area of your life, okay? Page of Cups. Yeah, look, he's just sitting having a cup of tea. He's trusting the process. The little Page of Cups is listening to his instincts. He is an intuitive messenger here, right? He gets intuitive messages for opportunities and possibilities. So again, just sit. I feel like this card literally, though, is just sit and have a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, a hot chocolate, whatever it is. Just be calm and wait for it to unfold as it's supposed to. Now, the last card I'm pulling here for you, Virgo, is from the Angel Prayers Oracle, okay? So there's a message on here, but also a prayer you can say if that appeals to you, all right? express your creativity. Oh, well, the Page of Cups also. So maybe this has taken that moment to get your creative juices flowing, and then you express your creativity. Maybe that somehow fits into this. For others of you, this is a message. Okay, where you just take the time to figure out, you're coming to the end of one cycle. Maybe the next cycle for some of you is a very creative cycle, okay? And it is thank you, angels, for helping me to express my inner creator. We all have one. Some of us have just never tapped into it before, right? Sometimes you don't know how good you can be at something until you try. So give it a shot. Even at the dollar store now, you can buy these canvases and paints. I mean, if you want to, try your hand at it, maybe start there before you head to Michael's and spend more money. But it's that kind of thing. So these are your messages, Virgo. I hope that you enjoyed them. There are going to be plenty of other messages throughout the month, so please check them out. And I'll see you for the short and sweet towards the end of the month. Bye.